Alright guys, welcome to the video today. So in this video I figured I would do a little subclass build because Destiny is getting a little bit stale right now, and this has kind of been the main class I've been playing for the past few months, and just overall since like last December or January, Gunslinger has probably been my most used class. And I felt that a few people were asking in the comment section different questions regarding what I run, what weapons I use, armor, builds or whatever on the actual subclass and stuff like that. So I figured might as well make a video, and this is that video. So usually I run last word sniper. The sniper depends on the day. I don't have it on my character right now, but I'll use final boss with short gaze, field scout, and mulligan, and then I can't forget the last perk. But that's one of like the OG snipers from way back in the day. It was the original Crucible vendor sniper, so I use that. I use the subtle nudge with hidden hand, speed reload, short gaze, and then of course the 1,000-yard stare for when things get sweaty, firefly, rifled barrel, last resort, and short gaze. This is the one you get from the quest storyline. It's probably the most common one you'll see when you're playing PvP. And then for my machine gun, I pretty much never pick up heavy ammo, and when I do, it's a very rare occurrence, so I like to have my favorite machine gun from way back in the day, Jolder's hammer. I haven't re-rolled this thing in forever. I could probably get better rolls, but this just for now I think is fine, so I'm just kind of keeping it there. Ghosts and stuff, that doesn't matter. As far as my armor goes, I'm using Knucklehead Radar right now as my exotic. For a while I'd been using the Bones of Eow, but I got kind of too used to having that third jump as kind of a crutch. And when you're playing in sweaty matches, or if you don't know what they are, maybe you're new to the channel, they're matches where you intentionally queue up against other top players in PvP. And so they're really good, and you outlaw exotic armor, so you can't use Bones of Eow, Radiant Dance Machines, any single type of exotic armor. So I don't like getting too used to that, and I like the, I don't know, you can call me what you want, but I still like the look of the Vogue boots from way back in the day. And I use this little chest piece right here. It's a blue chest piece, decently high level, not anything too good, but it's intellect discipline with sniper rifle ammo, so that way when I have my 1,000-yard I'll pick up 6 bullets instead of, I believe, 4 is the default. And then it also has the little solar armor subclass multiplier for the Gunslinger. And then my gloves that I use, they're discipline strength, and they have increased grenade throw distance and hand cannon reload. Once you get used to having increased grenade throw distance, you can't really go back. If you try to throw grenades once you get too used to this without it, you pretty much miss everything way too short. I like having it because it makes the grenades go faster and go further. As a result of that, just makes them crispier, so I like having that. I've been having it ever since I bought these way back in the day. Those are kind of like the most generic and commonly found hand cannon gloves from 1.0, year 1 of Destiny. And then hand cannon reload, just the best choice you can have out there if you're using last word. If you're using a Mida, then you'd want scout rifle reload and just stuff like that. So since I'm using the last word, that's why I'm using these gloves. And then for my helmet, it's pretty basic, intellect discipline, and I kind of swap between this and then the knucklehead. If I'm playing control or rumble or whatever just by myself, I use this because it's an exotic and it gives a slight advantage because of the radar thing. If you aim down the sight with last word, you can kind of see when people are coming around the corner and get your shot off first. So I like using it for that. But when it gets sweaty time, I pull out the Bog Wild, and then this is kind of my setup. So I got pretty decent intellect, pretty decent discipline, worse than my intellect, and then really bad strength. I could probably get a better build if I throw on, this is what I'll usually throw on if I am like in trials or whatever, probably something like this, or maybe without the exotic little helmet right there, something different. But this is usually what I'll run if I'm playing like trials or something. So that's kind of my little default loadout. I'm super close to getting full intellect. I think I just need to replace like one of the different little multipliers on here. That's kind of my little armor set that I use. This is my weapons. I kind of went over that. As my artifact, it's intellect strength, which it is being focused on right now as intellect. That's the main little multiplier. And then as far as the main slice of pie of the video, the actual subclass, I have trip mine grenades, better control because I like being able to jump left and right, forwards, backwards as quickly as possible. That's your best option. I know a lot of people get used to triple jump like I did, and it can be a little bit difficult switching back to having a double jump, but once you learn it, I guarantee it's the best option out there, especially if you use the last word and you like to jump up in the air and hip fire with it. And then Deadeye, it makes it so the hitbox on Golden Gun is humongous. You pretty much never miss a Golden Gun with this. They nerfed combustion way back when, so it's not really useful at all. I mean, you'll get a double kill eventually, but overall the consistency of Deadeye can't be beaten by either combustion or gunfighter in my opinion. Right now I have knife juggler on because when I go for like montage clips or whatever, I think it looks nicer without the flaming knives. But generally, if you want the best performing knife, go with the incendiary blade. One body shot from the last word and a body shot from this flaming knife will kill him. And then this is kind of just whatever you want. Generally, I like to have enough armor to survive a one shot from a trip mine. That's just me. You can kind of stack it however you want. Gunslinger's Trance, best perk in my opinion, one of the best perks in the game. Once you get 3 headshots or any type of headshots, precision kills, it's going to make your stability go way up. So once you get 3 headshot kills in a row, especially like way back in the day with Hawkmoon and stuff, there was just like, it felt like everything had perfect balance. And that's kind of my favorite thing about it. Once you get like a nice little spree going, yeah, that's what it's kind of good for. And then the last thing, Gambler's Dagger, I get an additional knife. Over the horizon, it increases the range. That's just the cutoff distance of the damage. Deadeye is what makes it so accurate from so far, so there's not really a reason to have this. And then Chain of Woe, I don't really need reload speed because with my gauntlets right here, I got the increased hand cannon reload, so we're all set there. That's kind of just how I have everything set up. I know a lot of different people use different things. I'm sorry if the video was a little bit bad. I tried my best to record it. I took a few takes and I finally got it done. I'll try to improve for the next ones for like Warlock and Titan stuff, but this is your ideal or my ideal subclass build for the Gunslinger. So if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.